Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Steel Tarot. Today is Monday, May 8th, 2023, and we're back for your weekly reading. I thought it's been a long time since I've done a Celtic Cross reading, so I'm like, maybe I'll do that and focus on, the top and the bottom cards being your conscious and subconscious mind, which I find that some readers do that in using the Celtic Cross, and I've seen others that use it as like a past or the immediate past or the short usually it's like what is in your immediate past on the top, and then the bottom could be something completely different. It could be like a path of like your initial path forward. I'm going to use it borrowing from the law of attraction. I am going to use your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. We'll kind of see how they line up. Okay. So as always, I will take upright cards only. I've been on this kick using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I do love the Robin Wood Tarot deck and the Pride Tarot deck. And I want to get one of the Mary Greer decks too, because I keep seeing it and I keep thinking how much I love it. But then I also think, I don't really need another tarot deck. All right, so let's get this off. Let's get this kicked off. Energy currently for you is the Eight of Pentacles. What's crossing you? We have the Chariot. I like those. I like that a lot. In the area of your recent past, we have the Sun. And Sun's always a great card to have, isn't it? In the area, like let's say your conscious mind, we have the Queen of Pentacles. In the area of your subconscious mind, we have the Five of Swords. Then in the immediate future, we have the Fool. That's awesome. I love that. What is representing you is the Ace of Cups. Another awesome one. I'm kind of running out of room here. I'm struggling to kind of fit everything into the one screen. Let me just move things forward, see if I can kind of make this work. All right, so the Sun is over here. Okay. Okay, so the Ace of Cups. The person or situation coming towards you is the Hermit. In the area of your hopes and dreams, Ace of Pentacles. Love this. Look at these two aces right here. You got two aces. And then in the outcome, we have the Justice card. Okay, so let's take a look at this just holistically, right? Couple of things I really love. I love the Fool in the future. That is taking a leap of faith. That is getting out of your comfort zone. That is going on a new adventure. A new adventure is starting, and you're coming from a great place with the Sun over here, okay? So we've got the Sun. I love these two aces here. I do really love the Justice card kind of being in the outcome. The Justice card, she's holding the sword upright, and the swords in an upright position represent clarity. It also kind of represents, to me, strength and taking a stand and kind of being in control. Like she's holding that sword, she's holding it firmly. I should say, I'm calling her a she. I'm calling this figure a she. I don't know that for sure. We also have here represented the scale. So it's kind of like a card of, it's almost like, I think of Libra, right? The scale is like is a balance. It could also be, justice can also be a decision. It can also be, if you're waiting on a decision, you're waiting on a verdict, you're waiting on something, this could be the decision, right? All right, so let's think about current energies. The Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. I feel like this is a victory. This is wonderful energy. This is using you've been focused on something, but you've been diligent and you've paid attention to detail, and you were kind of like in the zone, kind of plugging away, working away. But it's also part of this is like recognition, right? I think that you've come a long way, and like look at the success you've had here, right? The Chariot is really about like holding the reins. You're in control. So whatever I think is going on with you currently, think about the energy that you have and like whether or not you're at work. I mean, I see this as someone who's valued and appreciated, somebody who is, you might kind of underestimate yourself. And I was just thinking to myself a few weeks ago, or like within the past week, I should say, that sometimes I do that, right? I underestimate the value of things, that I do at work, and I'm underestimating the value of what I bring to an organization, right, and at work. And the Chariot is all about like, hey, you're in control here. You're taking the reins. You're moving full speed ahead, and things are all looking good here. I love this energy. A lot of yellow, right? He's on a solid yellow platform. The coins, of course, are yellow. The chariot is representing a bit of duality, but I mean, this is a warrior. This is somebody who has, they have protective armor on. They are in a decked out chariot. I can't help but notice that there are curtains on this chariot, and they are blue and they have stars on them. So the star is kind of like your North Point, right? It could also be wishes come true. Stars like you could be your North Star, right? Kind of following your heart, following your gut, following your intuition, right? We have the black and the white here. This card, if split right down the middle, is almost exactly symmetrical. And I love symmetry, so I love that about this card. So really a lot going on with you personally this week, I think, as it relates to these two, with recognition, right? In the area of the past, and this is why, right? You've got sun. The sun is in your recent past. Whatever's happened, things are going well. And maybe it's just like the summer's coming, you're feeling really good. I don't know. But the sun card, all these sunflowers, they're radiating, and they're getting the radiating heat and the sun from the sun and the energy. It's a very positive energy when I look at these three cards together, right? A lot of yellow. It's a very positive, energetic emphasis and focus. So whether this is your thoughts and emotions, your thoughts and feelings, there's a very positive energy going here. You're feeling your value. You're feeling like you're contributing. You're feeling good about what you're doing. I think that's kind of what we want to see here, right? Of course, you got a baby here. Baby doesn't have any clothes on. The baby is riding on a white horse. The white can kind of represent purity. We also have the white sphinx over on this side too, right? So I think it's a little bit about, purity, innocence, strength, that kind of thing too. I do like I said, I like the energy that I'm feeling. And, the law of attraction is all about energy, how we use our minds. And, if you want to tie that together here, I mean, I think that if anything, this says you're using your mind well. You've been focusing on good thoughts. You've been thinking about the possibilities, asking yourself what if questions, right? Those are some of the best questions to ask if you're looking to use and use the law of attraction to your benefit, right? What if this date turned into an amazing connection? What if this date in connection turned into an amazing relationship? What if that job interview goes so well that I get offered a job at that particular company doing something that I absolutely love? What would that be like? So those are the kind of energies I feel with this. And again, I think those are, as you drift off to sleep in particular, ask yourself those questions about things that you want. What if that business went so well that I was able to quit my day job and do whatever it is? These are all great things to ask yourself, right? Now, in the area of your conscious mind, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody, she's abundant. She's got a lot of growth all around her. So, I mean, she's attracting. She is, she's holding on to this pentacle, and she's kind of just admiring it. Queens are all about like maternal type of energy. They are nurturing. They are comforting. Comforting is a word that just kind of came to me. So comforting, I'm not really sure why that word just came to me, but it just came in strong. So what's interesting to me is here, that's your conscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind, maybe does this need some comforting? I don't know. When I look at the fives are about conflict. They are about change. They are about a lot of different things. And they're not necessarily bad cards, but when I look at this, this card, he's holding two swords in an upright position. He's looking over his shoulder to people who are walking away and have dropped their swords. So in a way, there is some victorious energy coming from that. There is some clearing of the clouds. So we are moving in the right direction. But I think, maybe you need to kind of take this strong, nurturing energy, being nice to yourself, because you know what it might be is that like you feel like you've kind of thinking of these positive emotions, but your subconscious mind isn't getting that, or there's a conflict in the subconscious mind, right? Where this represents the subconscious mind, this card could indicate to me or to you that there is a conflict between what you desire and what you believe. And so if I desire a loving, healthy, sexual, strong connection romantic relationship, right? But I don't believe that I am lovable, or I don't believe that I can sustain a relationship, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, for more than a couple of weeks, a couple of months, whatever the case might be, right? If you don't believe that, or you don't believe that you can, you believe that everybody is out of your league, that could be the conflict. So your desire is saying, I want this, and it's lovely, and it feels so good, and I'm just so energized by it. But this could be saying, you've got so much doubt in your mind. You want to analyze, like, well, what do I really feel about this? And let me give you a little technique. So here's one that I think I heard somewhere, and I tried it, is that if you kind of get into a bit of a meditative state, maybe you just close your eyes, listen to your breath for a little bit, take some deep breaths, count for a couple of seconds, hold the breath in, then release it for the same count. Do this a few times. Or, you know what sometimes is great? Just sit there quietly and listen to like the ticking of a clock, right? The ticking of a clock will certainly kind of get your mind focused and also kind of like release any thoughts. It'll let you kind of release thoughts and just forget all thoughts and just let your mind focus. But then slowly state those desires and see how you feel. So it's like, I desire, or I have. Say I am, or I have. I have a wonderful boyfriend or girlfriend that loves me and is a wonderful partner. And think to yourself a lot, like, allow the emotion to come to you. Like, is it something, do you believe it when you say it? Do you believe that it's possible? Do you feel excited? If you do, then that's great. If you don't, then maybe you've got some blocked energy there, okay? And maybe that's what you need to do. This is definitely showing to me where there's a little bit, we're not necessarily aligned. There's something that's not aligned between your conscious mind, what you're saying, and what you actually believe. And when you start questioning and wondering like what your beliefs are, you'll get to a better spot on this, right? Ideally, it'd be wonderful is if you could do something like this, get to the sun, and kind of question that. In the area of your immediate future, though, I think that like whatever you do here, like I said, this is a great card. I love this card. Look at this. He has everything he has, presumably in this little bag. He's got his faithful little dog kind of following along. He's about to walk off a cliff. He is confident, but he is also striking out on his own, leaving everything behind, taking only what he needs. He's not taking everything. He's not stressing about it. But he is kind of going off and trying something brand new. The Fool card is the first card of the tarot. It's the first out of 78. It is a brand new adventure. It is, and the major arcana, it's a big life event, and like, hey, listen, are you going to go and be on like Dancing with the Stars, or, potentially like win, start a new business and instantly make millions of dollars? Probably not, but this could be the opportunity to like strike out, getting out of your comfort zone, strike out kind of, trying something and just giving things a whirl, okay? That's what I'm getting from this card. So feels really good there. As far as, the card that's representing you, this is the Ace of Cups. Hey, I was alluding to relationships before, but if nothing else, this says, hey, this is a new beginning. This is an outpouring. A cup is overflowing with love and emotions. It can also be like that you're just feeling really good too, right? Maybe your positive emotions are really overflowing and you're feeling really, really good. I do kind of get that with the Queen of Pentacles, right? And maybe if you can align your conscious and subconscious mind, you'll be doing even more of that, because that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? So, again, I love this card a lot, because I think the person or the situation that you're going towards is the Hermit. So the Hermit is know thyself, right? So when I see this card, know thyself, he's kind of going within and he's looking to understand. And again, that kind of ties right with this, right? The person or the situation. It might be a situation more than a person. The situation might be going within. Go within. And that's what this is saying to me. Go within. Understand yourself. Understand where your thoughts and beliefs are not in alignment. And kind of get into the subconscious mind. And then through affirmations, you can kind of reprogram your subconscious mind. You could say something like, I am in a wonderful relationship that's better than I ever could have imagined. Simple statement, right? Pretty basic. Not a lot there. But what the result is, the reality is, affirmations kind of implant some of these ideas in your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is the creative mind, and that's where it kind of goes to work to make things happen. So this is know thyself, going within, taking some time out, going within your head, going and doing some analysis, work on you. Work on you just comes to mind. So I don't feel that maybe this is, there's a lot of great things here. I view this as more of like a journey of a self journey. Okay, this is more of a self journey, but I think this is definitely love. This could be love coming in. Maybe that kind of frees you up and allows the love to come in, right? Maybe going on this journey and aligning these two things is going to allow all these new beginnings. Because you really have like three new beginnings here, right? A new beginning, a new beginning, a new beginning. So the ace is a new beginning in love. This is a new beginning in, this could be a new beginning in money or business or something that brings you, wealth and abundance, right? There's a lot of abundance here. So this doesn't get much better than this. I love these cards together. This is awesome. Like I said, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. Ace of Cups is a new beginning. The Fool is a new beginning. And when I look at this, Justice card is all about finding a balance, right? Find a balance. And I think when you get here, you might feel like there's been a significant change in your life, but this could also be you like eradicating certain people and things in your life that just no longer serve you or don't align with your true desires and your true emotions that you wish to continue to feel. But this is definitely I like the balance. I like the clarity. I like a lot of the things about this particular card. And then just taking a step back here, look at look at this deck. Look at these cards. Look at this spread. Like I said, a lot of yellows, a lot of bright colors. There's really there's no there's no dark clouds. There's no dark cards. This is the darkest, and this is the subconscious mind. So it's kind of like what lies beneath, right? Kind of like what lies beneath the surface. So I think that's what you need to do is kind of get into your subconscious mind and kind of see what you can find out there, where you align, because this all looks wonderful. So I hope this has been helpful. As always, drop any questions or comments down below. And if you have any unique requests or you have anything you want me to kind of touch upon with respect to the law of attraction, law of assumption, have you heard about the law of assumption? How about the law of reversibility? If you want me to talk about any of those things, I would love to do that. So just drop the comment down below in the comment section, and I look forward to catching you all next week. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, and I'll be back again soon.